Brentwood Access Group asked us if we could make them a short film about the lack of a lift and the access issues at Brentwood Station. Here is what we found. And this is the location that the Brentwood Access Group proposed the lift should be. However, there are some challenges with putting a lift here.
So here are some of the challenges. We've got the taxi rank door here. We've also got these fans which are blocking the way massively. And we've also got this wall which is on a slant.
However, the biggest issue with this whole project is money. So we spoke to Jim and Paul from the Brentwood Access Group to find out more about the problems they face in trying to get a lift at Platform 4. But what about the fact that the Brentwood Station is now part of the Elizabeth line? Does that not help with, because there was new funding to renovate the Elizabeth line, has that not helped at all?
They spent £18 billion of public money putting together the Elizabeth line.
How much would a lift cost?
Couple of million.
So, in the grand scheme of things, not a lot of
money.
Not a vast amount.
So,
but the problem is that without that lift, 20% of the population of Brentwood can't use the station. So of course that means people can't make journeys to get to education, to get to hospital. We haven't got any hospitals in Brentwood, we haven't got any colleges in Brentwood.
So we spoke to members of the public to find out their opinions on the issues surrounding Platform 4 at Brentwood Station. So, do you use Brentwood Station often?
Yes, sometimes.
And do you use Platform 4 often?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
And have you noticed the lack of a lift on Platform 4 compared to the rest of the station?
I have, and obviously having a young child, it can be a little bit difficult sometimes.
So would you say that Platform 4 would benefit from the lift?
I think so, definitely. Not just for people with prams, but wheelchair users. A lot of people come out of the station. You do get a sort of bottleneck just down there as well, so 100% would benefit.
I've got a grandson, and Brentwood Station could maybe do with another lift. There's one lift on one of the platforms that can get you up the stairs, but if you've got the pushchair and you're on your own, it's very difficult. If that lift sometimes is out of order, or you need one of the platforms that doesn't have a lift, you have to get the pushchair and your grandson or your granddaughter down the stairs or up the stairs on your own. It's impossible. So yeah, definitely there could be better access for parents with children and disabled people. Yeah.
We spoke to Alex Burghardt, MP for Brentwood, to gather his thoughts on the situation.
Obviously, we have a problem on Platform 4 at Brentwood Station. I'm told by campaigners that this is the only station on the Elizabeth line that doesn't have full accessibility, which is pretty outrageous when you think about it. And we're in this long argument with the Department for Transport, because the Department for Transport has decided that Brentwood Platform 4 does have accessibility, because if you come out of the station, you can go up a very long ramp, and you can then go about another 50 yards down the road, cross the road, go about 100 yards back, and across the road, and then you'll be able to get down to the other platforms. And as I've said to them over and over again, well, that's all very well, but you come and do that in a wheelchair when it's icy, and it won't feel very accessible to you. And so what we really need is a lift. We need a lift up from Platform 4 to the ticket hall, and we need the Department for Transport to provide the money for that. I've been campaigning for that for over 7 years now, and I'm going to keep going until we get it.
We wanted to conduct our own experiment to show the difference between the journeys of an able-bodied person and someone with a disability. And now it's time for a test. We will be taking journeys to the Peasant Revolt of Brentwood under the guise of someone with accessibility issues.
And without, and we'll be timing to see how long the process takes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Nice.
The platforms or stations, so I'm going to have to use lifts for the entirety of the journey.
Okay, that's fine.
Now we need to wait for our train. Brentwood, which is only 2 stops, so it's not that far. Like I mentioned earlier, we would need to book in advance for step-free access to get onto this train, because this ledge and with the gap between the platforms will be unaccessible to someone with accessibility issues. this map, there is step-free access from station to platform. Hopefully, we should be able to use a lift. Wait a minute, this isn't right. This is Brentwood Station, but there doesn't seem to be a lift. According to this map, there is step-free access, however, there clearly isn't any. There's only this terrible slope leading out to here. So it looks like we're going to have to go to Shenfield and change to get on the other side, which is going to add a considerable amount of time to our journey. Now we need to get on another train, which will wait not only 7 minutes to get on a train, as well as the extra 5 minutes for me to have to set up more access to get onto the train. We now need to go to Shenfield, turn around when we get to Shenfield, get on another train to come back. All in all, this is adding up to be an incredibly long experience. I wonder how Bailey's doing.
We arrived a bit early, so we can head straight to the pub.
And now we have to sit on another train to Shenfield and then get a third train back just so we can use a lift to get up some stairs. This journey has already taken 23 minutes on top of all the time that's going to be added on. All of our penalties that we're going to have to add on later. This train hasn't even started moving yet. We're waiting to head back towards Brentwood Station. And Bailey and her team are probably already at the Peasants' Revolt by now. We're back at Brentwood on the other side of the platform, so now we can go up in the lift and actually walk to the Peasants' Revolt, which is going to take quite a while as someone with accessibility issues.
This is a little
Going up. We have finally arrived at Brentwood. In all, that took us 30 minutes, and now we can travel to the Peasants' Revolt. And now we've arrived. All in all, that took us, if I can show you here, 39 minutes and 28 seconds. Let's go inside and see how the other team got on with their journey. So, Bailey, how was your journey to the Peasants' Revolt?
It was pretty straightforward, bit of road work, but it was a quick journey. How was yours?
Terrible, to be honest. It was an incredibly long journey. It took us longer to get through Gidea Park because of having to use the lifts. We had to wait at each, we're going to add on to our time, 5 minutes for each train we had to have step-free access for. The one good thing was, though, that we were able to use no lift at Shenfield and just cross the platform to get onto the next train, but it still took quite a while. And how long did yours take?
17 minutes 20.
Mars took, from station to station, it took 36 minutes, but
Double
plus...
the time.
Yes. TFL. No more delays. It's time to give us a lift.